Hello friends and enemies, this is Her1, and today I am drawing your original characters. I posted a video on TikTok and YouTube a while back asking for 3 OCs and I ended up getting 4 submissions, so I decided, why not? And I drew them all. All of the submitters will have their channels linked or labeled in the description. So with that finished, let's get on with my first character.
Hello, I'm JerryTheAnimator, and this is my submission for OCs. So not only do I have an OC, I have two completely unfictional characters. First, we have a very good-looking frog. Their name is Mimii. They're created very new, but if you don't like them, we also have Whoppy, who is definitely not based on a different character from a well-known franchise. No, this character is compact, sad, and has really long arms. They just deserve to spin around and hit everything with death. Thank you.
So the first character is called Mimii. I decided to start with this character because it is suspiciously like Ditter, and so it is a slight variation of my default style. The only real difference is that I followed the line style and shaded a bit. I decided that the character would look a little bit boring without something to sit on, so I gave them something to sit on, and a little friend. I'm pretty happy with how this final drawing turned out. Let's get on with the second OC. So the second submission is from the same person and looked so cute I had to give them a try. Floppy Whoppy, due to the resemblance of a certain franchise, I decided to use references from Poppy Playtime to make things easier. I decided to go really hard with the scruffy look. Due to Floppy looking so sad, I wanted them to look a little softer, and I made their eyes really big so that you can really see the sadness leaking from it. With the arms being an important part of the character, of course I had to make them drag on the ground and have the same soft appearance as the rest of the body. After a few last touches, I came to this. If I were to make any changes, I would try to give Floppy a more dynamic pose, tilting the body in some way. But that's something for next time. Hope you like Floppy Whoppy! After finishing the last two, I was pretty warmed up. I grabbed a specific picture of the character in a pose this time, though I decided to go pretty generic. Acting true to the reference I pulled, for this character I wanted a more cartoony look, so I took reference from the Amazing World of Gumball. I went with a background too, because the drawing to me would have looked a little empty without an environment, as given in the first photo. I added thick outer lines to make the character really stand out, and I went with bright colors and simple shading. Adding a little bit of texture to the tree and bush, and a little secret behind Jerry's head. With that done, Jerry is complete. I'm really happy with how he turned out. With that done, let's get to our final submission. Butcher Sally. With this character, I had to censor some of it. She wasn't showing anything too bad, but I wanted to tone down but keep that seductive, charismatic vibe. Her name is Butcher Sally, and I really like her color scheme. I went closely with the pose given, but switched which side was holding the glass because I wanted to give her a more casual and not too busy look with her hands. I ended up reducing her bust, but keeping her lower body similar to the image, giving her a clear, exaggerated curves without specifically sexualizing her. As you probably could tell, I was using Jessica Rabbit as my external reference. This really helped with the proportions and the stylization of this character. Speaking of, I just love how her dress and everything turned out. I hope you feel the same way with the final product. Here's Butcher Sally. I'm so happy with how all of these turned out. Yet again, all of the people who submitted have been labeled in the description and a link to their channels. This was my first time really voicing over an art video, so let me know what you think. Thank you so much for sticking around for my first redraw challenge. I hope you like this type of content so I can make some more in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cue the outro.